All right, here we go. We are going to go over chapter 12 review. So we are going to be testing here tomorrow. So you need to be on page 709. 709, go along with me in your book so you know what's going on, okay? All of our customary units, remember your little card that you made? You need to use that. Mrs. Miller wants to estimate the width of the steps on her in the front of her house. Select the best benchmark for her to use. The width of her steps. So, is it her fingertip? The thickness of a dime? The width of the license plate? Or how far she can walk in 20 minutes? Okay, you should be able to see that it's this one. Franco played computer chess for 3 hours. Liam played computer chess for 150 minutes. Compare the time spent playing computer chess. Complete the sentence. So we got to complete the sentence, but we know that Franco played for 3 hours. Okay, and then we know that, I don't want that. We know that Liam played for 150 minutes. So we got to compare that. Which one's bigger? Well, we know that 1 hour equals 60 minutes. And we know that we have 3 hours. So we need to do 3 times 60 to get whatever this is. And then you can compare them. Okay, so you do that, and I will have the answer sheet for you to check your work. Select the measures that are equal. Mark all that apply. Number 3. So 6 feet. Well, we're gonna have to do a conversion. See what happens here. So I'm just gonna do this one. 6 feet equals how many inches? Well, if you want to go to inches, you've got 12 inches in 1 foot. Sorry, that's not 1 foot equals 12 inches. So you can go 6 times 12 equals what? 72 inches. Well, that's not any of those. So we're not converting to inches. So the other thing we could do, 6 feet. What? Inches. That's weird. Oh, some of those don't match. That's why some of them don't match. So now you've got to go into 15 yards. There's 3 of these that match, and they're the same, and you have to go in and figure out which 3 are the same. So now you go 15 yards, so we know that 1 yard is equal to 3 feet. So you take 15 times 3, and you get 5, 15, carry that's 45 feet. Is there one that's the same there? Look at that. So those 2 are matching. Now you got to go in and figure out what is the other one that's the same. We know this one's not it. And we know this one can't be 6 feet because that's 45 feet. So it's either D or F. You need to go through and figure out, is it D, 600 inches, or is it F, 500 inches? You're going to have to find out 1 yard is how many inches. Well, if you look on here, 1 yard is 36 inches, and you can figure out the rest by yourself. Okay? Jackie made 6 quarts of lemonade. Jackie says she made 3 pints of lemonade. Explain Jackie's error. So she says 6 quarts is equal to 3 pints. That's what she's saying, but it's wrong. So you have to go in and figure out what happened. So, but you do know if you look on this, 1 quart equals 2 pints. Yeah, I was right. 2 pints. 1 quart equals 2 pints. So use that to solve that answer, okay? Move on to the next page. All right, we've got our beautiful little chart. Here we go. So we've got 1/4. So you come over here and make your 1/4, and you tally at 1. And you got another 1/4. Give it another tally. Now you got a 3/4. 3/4. Give it another tally. I skipped that because I'm thinking there might be a 2/4 in here. Now you got another 3/4. Give it a tally. You got a 1/2. Well, what is 1/2? I know that 1/2 equals 2/4. So you can go 1/2 or 2/4, whatever you'd like to write down. Now we got 4/4, which is 1 whole. You got one of those. You actually got 4 of those. 2, 3, 4, and then I get another 3/4. So there you go. So now you just got to mark 1/4, 2/4, which is what? 1/2, 3/4, and 4/4, which is 1 whole. And finish marking your chart, your line plot. Okay? Now this one, not too bad. Select the correct word to complete the sentence. We just got to pick which one of these makes this sentence correct. All right? Next, you just got to look at these symbols and you got to put, is it equal, is it greater than, or less than? Okay? I said look back because I know. So, but you got to look. We know that 1 pound is equal to 16 ounces. And right here we got 8 pounds. So what are you going to do? 8 times 16 equals what? Solve that one. Now we also know ton. 1 ton is equal to 1,600 pounds. Nope, 2,000 pounds. It's 2,000 pounds. 2,000 pounds. Spring break has done my brain a little. Woo! We know we got 3 tons, so we're going to go 3 times, not 3,000, that's supposed to be 2. 3 times 2,000. Okay? All right? Same thing here on 8. 5 yards, and we're turning it into inches. We know that 1 yard is 36 inches. So you just convert that. All right? Now the next. A sack of potatoes weighs 14 pounds, 9 ounces. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to, how many total, probably write the number, show says, what is the weight of the potatoes when you use for the potato salad? What is the weight? When you make potato salad for a picnic, the sack weighs 9 pounds, 8 ounces. So a sack of potatoes, 14 pounds, 9 ounces after Wendy makes potato salad, after she makes it. So we're actually subtracting. So you could use it this way if you wanted, or you could rewrite. Oh, it has pounds here and it has ounces here. So it has it already for you. Can you go 9 ounces minus 14 ounces? No, you can't. You got to borrow. So how many pounds do we have now? We have only 13 pounds. But you can't add just 1 over here because how many ounces are in a pound? Use your chart. How many ounces are in a pound? How many ounces are in a pound? 16. So we're actually taking 16 ounces from here and putting it here. So we now have 16 ounces. 16 plus 9, you got 25. Now you got 25 ounces. 25 times, so now you're just going to subtract. 25 minus 14 and 13 minus 9 gives you your answer for number 9. Remember, if I'm going too fast, pause, go back, check your work, okay? List the number of pairs on the table, so this one is easy. You check your chart. 1 of these is 2 of these. 2 of these is 4 of these. 3 of these is 6 of these. Check your little chart for this one, okay? Number 10. Number B, so 10A and B are both the same. Similar. All right, let me look really quick. So we are just doing another number line. We got 1/8, we got a 2/8, we got a 3/8, we got a 5/8, we we got a 4/8. That's it. So we have those right there. So you got 1/8, 2/8, 3/8, 4/8, and 5/8. Okay, so fill your line plot out, and then you can answer the questions. Number 12. An elephant living in a wildlife park weighs 4 tons. I think this is a different question. And this is distance student swims. An elephant living in a wild park, this is number 12, weighs 4 tons. How many pounds? Tons and pounds. Look at your chart. Okay? You just got to look at your chart for conversion rates. Write the equivalent measurement in each column. So now we're moved on to kilometer or metric system. Sorry. 13 is metric system. Grams. How many grams equal 1 kilogram? Oh, look on your conversion chart. We got 1,000 kilograms equals 1,000 grams equals 1 kilogram. So look on your work there and match it up. Same thing with 14, we're just matching. So we're just going 3 meters. We got 35 centimeters and 300 millimeters. Okay, so we just got to look and say 3,000 millimeters. Well, if you look on your conversion chart, we say 1,000 millimeters is 1 meter. But we have 3 of these. So 3, it goes right here. So this would be 3,000 millimeters. This whole thing is just looking. So this, it's saying it's 3,500. So it's not a whole thing. It's only part of a meter. Well, right here tells you got to have 100 of these parts. So which one has 100 parts to equal 1 meter? Well, if you look at your chart, we know that 1 meter equals 100 centimeters. That's what this is saying. You have to have 100 of something to equal 1 meter. Well, we know that that is centimeters, so that one goes here. Okay, so 35 over 100 meters. Okay, so you finished the conversions out on that page. Okay, and now we're jumped into time. Number 16 is time. Remember, you just can't add. The easiest thing, if you need to make a clock, 12, 3, 6, 9, make a clock and write your time, draw your time on there. Okay, or the other thing we did last week, 2 weeks ago, was our number chart. Like every dash was 5 minutes. You could go every dash is 15 minutes if you want. Whichever way makes it easier for you to solve. Okay, number 18, you're just matching up 1/2 hour. It's not 3 days, maybe 180 minutes. How many minutes are in 1 hour? 60, so it's half. So does that have a 30? Oh, it doesn't have a 30. So you got to figure out, this might be a fun one. We know that 1 hour equals 60 minutes. And 60 minutes. And 60 minutes, actually not 60 minutes, 1 minute equals 60 seconds. So right here, how many minutes do we have? We have 30. We have 30 minutes, which, if we multiply it by 60, what do we get? So 30 times 60 is, we have that on there anywhere? We do have that on there. So all these will have a match. So you just got to work on your conversions. Here's your number line for number 19 for your conversion chart. Okay, 20, you just got to add. Look at your conversion chart that you have 1 of these, 3 of these, 2 of these, 6 of these, and then just fill in what it could be. 1 to 3, 1 to 3. Oh, I see it. It's linked. It's linked. Okay, 1 to 7 could be days. All right, so go through there. I will have all the answers posted And that will finish off chapter 12. We'll take a test, let you review it, and work on that. So thanks for your hard work.